Welcome everyone to our weekly mod showcase. I'm really excited for this one as we have one of the coolest collaboration yet that'll certainly increase your immersion and challenge to your combat encounters. We also have a class mod that turns you into a vampire warlock, armor mods, UI, and more. Without further ado, these are Baldur's Gate 3's weekly mods episode 22. Enjoy! We're gonna start with a really cool collaboration project from the Valkrana series and the Absolute Wrath. For context,
1/8 black.
Afternoon, my octoroon. Come on, bring it in there. Tuck that.
Actual Sailor Cat is the creator of the Valkrana series, among other projects, that provides us with some really cool undead and spell reworks to further improve our Necromancer gameplay. Actually featured some of their work, especially the Valkrana spellbook, among other things. While the Absolute Wrath, it was created by Grim Preacher. It is one of my most recommended combat mods if you want to have more challenge to your gameplay with the random affixes generation to every encounter, and it's just really exciting. It'll guarantee to keep you on your toes. Now what if we combine Sailor Cat's skeleton undead creation with the insane affix generation project of Grim Preacher? Well, you're gonna have a really exciting new fun wave to your combat and encounters in Baldur's Gate 3. Starting with the Valkrana Skeletal Challenge, the main focus of this mod is to spawn a squad of hostile skeletons every start of your combat. It chooses from a random pool of skeletons complete with their own passives and buffs, spawning from 50 plus skeleton variants that all have turn immunity so you can't cheese it with turn undead, bonus cold damage, bonus initiative, and bonus HP that also scales with your character levels. Not to mention the 15% chance of a rare buff per skeleton. Upon testing it in combat, the number of skeleton ranges from 1 to 5 for your early X and further increases in levels as you progress the game. They spawn at least one skeleton each enemy type that increases up to 5 skeletons each battle. I assure you some of these skeletons are not a pushover and some of them are in fact really nasty to encounter. If that's not enough for you, let's introduce another Valkrana mod for more challenge. Introducing the Undead Encounters mod. This mod adds undead map encounter across all acts, ranging from really challenging bosses up to friendly skeletons that accompany you in your journey. All of these new enemies comes with their own passives and buffs, so once you encounter them, good luck. To create a more unique encounter, some of this only appear in certain humanoid fights or maybe a surprise dirt mound you stumble upon digging. If you use Valkrana's Undead Encounter together with Valkrana's Skeleton Challenge, there is also a high chance that you will be fighting these powerful encounters randomly. This is also on top of the other powerful skeletons in the challenge mod, but you don't need to worry, the strongest variation is only available in the later acts, so you can still enjoy your fights. Now, how can we introduce some flair and uniqueness to the encounters? I mean, if you expect the skeletons are always popping up to your encounters, you're bound to figure out strategies on how to deal with them. So here comes one of the mods to guarantee you're always on your guard. Introducing the Absolute Wrath 2.0. Just like a samurai perfecting the blade, Grim Preacher has been perfecting his masterpiece, the Absolute Wrath, presenting 2.0 update called Undead Rising, along with the good stuff we had in 1.0 version, like smart affixes that ensure lore and theme appropriate affixes, tiered specific affixes, some level specific requirements, and this also adds almost 2,000 affixes and hundreds of potential elite absolutists. If you guys don't know, Absolutist is the buff that the enemies get that increases their potency similar to the mark of the Absolute. It'll guarantee a new twist and increase the difficulty across all your encounters. As the update's theme implies, it works in all of the Undead Skeleton Encounters mod, making Absolute Wrath 2.0 essential for this really challenging playthrough. Upon testing the update together with the Undead mods, you'll quickly notice the amount of affixes each skeleton is clocking around 2 to 4 affix per undead, while with the regular base ones like the goblins or the regular monsters, you only have around 1 to 2 affix each. Not only that, they also have a chance to get legendary resistances, same as the actual bosses in the original Honor Mode version. I tell you man, you can't just go randomly YOLOing this one. Some of these encounters will wipe your team if you're not prepared. I certainly did. I got wrecked a couple of times already, thank you Grim Preacher. Number 4 is our class mod of the week, which is the first vampire mod. Ever wanted to have another entry to your occult class collection? Here you go. The first vampire mod is the faithful adaptation of Grim Hollow subclasses. The mod introduces a new subclass for the Warlock that focuses more on being the creature of the night. Master of darkness and shapeshifting, using your abilities such as draining the life of your victims to fuel your own dark powers. As a Warlock, you start off with your level 1 abilities, but also have access to new passives and skills, like the Nocturnal Predator that grants you enhanced dark vision. Another unique one is Drain Life that lets you use your bonus action after you take your regular action to deal necrotic damage equal to 1d6 plus your charisma modifier on hit. While you're at it, you'll also be able to increase its damage by using a spell slot and regain your HP equal to the damage dealt. Around level 6, you're now able to be a creature of the night. This will give you the spell to shapeshift into a wolf or a bat. They work the same as the druid version though, so nothing special to that. Just a really cool addition to the skills. Level 10 is where you will be having your improved drain life that will also replenish your spell slots, meaning that it's really useful if you're running out of resources. Just make sure to deal the death blow with your drain life, and there you go. Other stuff that you might expect is a passive that lets you have permanent resistance to necrotic damage and continuous regeneration by your being enshrouded or not being directly hit by sunlight. This basically fulfills your role as being an immortal vampire for as long as you exceed the level 12 cap. Finally, our weapon and armor mod of the week, which is the JWL Discordant Instruments mod. Have you ever wanted to make use of those instrument slots on your inventory, especially if you're not playing as a bard? It'll be a waste if we just leave it empty like that, so we'll be fixing it. The mod converts the boring old music instrument slots into something useful. I'm talking about the 100 new trinkets that are scattered across the game for you to discover and purchase. That means that some of these are found in regular vendors, like the map Absorbed Ghost that gives you +1 to your history, nature, and survival, or maybe the fashionable backpack that increases your carry rate by 120%, to something vendor specific like the decanter of endless mead from Mattis, the portable wheatstone from Damon, or maybe stumble upon unique ones on your travels like the belt or primal recall, among others, that grants advantage against beasts if ever you can defeat Flynn the Gnoll that has been harassing the people in that cave. Those are like just the simple examples that I can give you, and there's so much more things that you can discover in your journey. This is among the biggest mod the creator has ever made, and I really recommend checking out his work. Special mentions to the mod configuration menu. This provides an in-game graphical interface letting players manage mods and mod settings as well as mod widgets while they are in the game. This is created to provide a seamless interface for you to play around and adjust your mods as quickly as possible without the need of reloading your game or manually activating your loadout. Just do it real time. And that's it guys, thank you for watching this week's mod showcase. What do you guys think about the mods? Or do you guys have mods in particular to be featured in the next list? Would love to know all about it, including your questions and clarifications in a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you guys like the series. Thank you for all the people who subscribe and keep supporting the channel. I really appreciate you guys for all the amazing support. And for all the people who haven't subscribed yet, thank you for watching my videos, and I hope I earn your subscriptions in the future. But if I earn it today, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, it really helps me out a lot. Do you want to have the ability to make out with anything and everything in Baldur's Gate 3? Just check out this episode right here. Finally, that's it for me. Hope to see you soon on the next Master Box Show. Peace out. Bye guys.